First, my name is Ken Ford. I'm the creator of Supreme Ambient Light Rejection Screen Paint using ambient light rejection technology game. I thought I guess bring answers to a few curiosities what people are asking to me about my 138 inch 235.1 screen. Now this screen used to be a silver ticket. Actually, it still is a silver ticket. It was an all white screen I purchased for around 500. I think it's like it wasn't 500. It's $419. It's somewhere around that price. That's what I paid for it. And it was pretty easy to put together. A little interesting to paint because the silver tickets do have a bit of a weird coating on them. So I had to basically apply application on it twice. So you want to see that, I'll put that below. But a few people have been asking me about what does a PS4 look like on 235.1 at 138 inches. And I'm about to show you. So I'm kind of a little surprised because it fits quite nicely, but still, I'm not going to know until I actually play a few games on it to see how much gets cut off from 235.1. All right, so I put it in blank mode just for a minute. Keep in mind, my lights are going to activate a little crazy because it does interfere with my remote control, but you'll see in a few minutes. Okay, so let me take it off blank mode. There, and let me put my lights back to where I had them at. Let's see where the ones for these. There we go. So pretty much it fits quite nicely, as you can see. Like I said, I'm not really missing anything to tell you the truth, but I won't know until I actually do some gaming. So I'll set up my little theater setup in here, and I'll show you exactly. We'll do a couple of games. Notice most of the time you'll be missing like any kind of counters or maps or gauges at the bottom will pretty much go missing, but some games will play on it and some games won't. So this is my first time attaching it to the screen to see what will happen. All right, so let me go throw on the sound bar, which I'm gonna need. And let me see, I have my controller back here. I should literally be plugged up over here, but I don't think I have enough outlets over there. Not going to be able to answer any questions because I'm way on the other end of the theater chairs on this side, and the lobster on this side. So to just give you an idea exactly, if you do decide to go with the 235.1 setup, keep in mind that you're going to have a ViewSonic to do it, unless you have some change in your pocket and you get one of the more advanced projectors that do have a 235.1. But if you want to go to route where it's not going to cost you a ton of money, I would suggest you go with the ViewSonic. They do have a 235.1 option in there. All right, so we got sound activated. What's going on? Come on, man. Dancing around the room. Yeah, right here with the sound. Okay, you're up here with the sound. That's good. All right. Let me see. Control's already been activated. All right, sound is activated on there, so that's good. So we'll just go to the menu. Now this is coated with our Supreme Black Ambient Light Rejection Screen Paint. Of course, I couldn't use it as a white screen. I was doing some demonstrations when the screen was white, and can't do a white screens. So you can see the menu. Well, that's the truth. I'm telling you, I'm not really seeing too much of a cutoff point here at all. I mean, I'm looking at the menu the same way I would look at my menu on my 35, or even if I did it on 126. But we'll see when we do some gaming. I can see the menu. If I'm coming here to buy something, I can see the menu crystal clear. Yep. Shoot, I may have to hook up a PS4 down there and buy me another PS4 and hook it up down here. I'm gonna actually get two of PS4s and a PS5 and whatever. I'm just gonna, but man, okay, hold on. I'm not gonna know yet until I actually do some gaming. All right, so let's go do some gaming. I can go into the store. Let me see. Everything is showing up. Let's go over into, that's what I like about the black technology, man. That contrast levels on it. I mean, like I said, gaming, it has tons of contrast. The contrast levels on these screens pop like crazy. All right. Can I go into my search? I'm going to go into a search if I'm going to look for a game. That should be popping up. Everything looks good. All right. So I was looking forward to get into the store. Here's the games right there. Where's the search bar? There should be a search bar at the top. Ooh, that's what could be missing. I'm not seeing the search bar. Huh. Yeah, there is supposed to be a search bar there. When you go into the games, there's supposed to be a search bar at the top where it allows you to go in and find the game that you may want. Excuse me about that. Find the game that you may want. And I'm not seeing, I was like, wait a minute, where the freak is the search bar? All right, so that's one thing missing. Okay, let me see this one for a minute. Hold on. We can tell exactly what's missing because all I have to do is just change the aspect ratio on the projector. And that will allow me to be able to see what is actually missing off the screen because it'll overlap the entire screen. All right, let me see what we got going on here. All right, so 235.1, let's bring it up to around, it's going to, trust me, it's going to trigger my lights like crazy. All right, so I can see what I'm missing here. So that's how much of the screen is missing. If I have trust me, the remote control triggers my LED lights. So that's how much the screen is missing. If I have it in 1610, that's what's missing. You're supposed to be seeing more than that. That's why I was looking, I was like, where's the search? There's the search bar. Search bar is supposed to be right there. See that little square piece right there coming down? That's the search bar. I was like, where the frick is the search bar at? So that's something you will be missing. That's the search bar. Okay. All right, let's put it back in 235.1. Right there. There we go. Yeah, you would be missing the search bar. I like this kind of white light in here. I might keep this in here for the day. I like the white light. This is pretty cool. I might set this up for all white lighting in here. All right, so yeah, I kind of like this. I'm kind of digging this white light. I think I might keep this. Yeah, I might keep this for the whole couple of weeks. I might keep this in all white lighting. All right, so let's go over to a game real quick. So we already know from the door, search bar and all that, it's not going to be there. All right. Let's see, let's bring up the racing game because I'm pretty sure I can't be missing too much out of that one right there. So I'm pretty sure I can do racing games on here. Now, see, like I said, this is why I would have to have PC on here. I would have to build a PC system for this because PC, I can go into that graphic card and I can actually change the graphic card over to a 235.1 widescreen format for racing or gaming simulations and stuff like that. But I wouldn't be able to do too much on console. So let me get the volume up a little bit here. All right, there's no gauges on this. And speed meters, which I don't think there's any speed meters on this game at all, period. Let's see what I gotta do here. I haven't got around to getting the speakers yet. I'm gonna get new speakers for in here, but I haven't got around to getting them yet. Okay. I can see I can read the bottom, but half of that's missing right over in there. I found my favorite track. This is my all-time favorite track. I love this track so much. Countdown. Select a vehicle. Charger. Ah, buenos dias. Buenos dias. I'm sorry, I have a few friends over in DR and they send me good mornings.
Drive through gates to earn time for your team.
I'll tell you one thing, it is pretty cool. Woo! It's pretty cool to mess that up too. Perfect run too. Oh, I got killed. It's freaking cool because the widescreen, it's like you're seeing so much more of the game. That is I do like. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to start working on building me a PC. Maybe get me a nice. Oh, why are you gonna just spawn me into the wall? This is pretty cool. I'll take this. All right, this I do like. Yeah, 235.1. That would be ultra widescreen. All right, let's try a shooter on here. So I'll go back to World War Z, or let's do the Neo Geo. Neo Geos are basically set for 4.3, so I'm curious what that would look like in 235.1, but I still think it would still do 235. It would still do 4.3. Because keep in mind, the game right there I was playing was probably in 16.9. So let's see if we can get away with Neo Geo. Let's get an old classic up here. It's I'm telling you, if one of the things they should have did with the new console systems, they should have gave you a format ratio choice. If you wanted to do in 235.1 or if you wanted to do in 16.9, that would have been really cool to have on a console system. Because can you imagine playing Forza in 235.1? No. They don't stretch to that. They don't stretch to that. I mean, they can stretch to it, but you're missing a lot of stuff. So you're not getting exactly what you think you're getting. Any 16:9 format is going to be able to fit into a 235.1. The only problem is you're going to be missing stuff, like you're going to be missing the bottom of gauges and meters and maps. All that's going to be gone. Sorry about that. If you're watching movies, chances are the top of the heads may be missing, or certain areas at the bottom may be missing. That's going to be gone. You have to have 235.1 format. That's like the equivalence of trying to take a screen that's 4.3 and trying to fit a 16:9 into that. It's not going to work. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. So any screen that basically, if you're watching a movie and you're getting the letterbox, the bar at the top and the bar at the bottom, that's pretty much you just trying to fit a 16:9 into a widescreen format. Well, this is an actual 235.1 setup, where if I'm going to do a 235.1 movie, it's not going to show any bars at all. You're just going to see nothing but straight pure screen. So some games are passable. If they don't have any gauges or anything at the bottom, it's a passable game. But if you got something like Grand Theft Auto, where you have gauges and maps and all kinds of stuff that you need to see, you're not going to see any of that. That's going to be gone. That's why I was in here saying, where the heck is the freaking search bar? Because search bar was missing. So I'll show you, like I take it out from time to time to show you exactly. If I put it in 1610, which is for this projector right here, 1610, you'll see exactly how much of the string you're physically missing. So right now at 235.1, and if I bring it to 1610, you're not really missing, yeah, you're missing the button. All this is missing from the bottom. All that's gone. Sorry, this actually interferes with my lights a little bit. So let me put my lights back. So what? I'm gonna keep these suckers in white. Oh man, something right in the corner of my eye. Ugh. Anyway, so yeah, that's how much your screen you're missing. So if we keep this on 235.1, I'm keep this on. We'll show you. I'll show you. Even at this, you're still missing. So I wouldn't even see the button at the bottom. See the button where it says for me to press? I wouldn't even be able to see that. Man. Got an eyelash right across my freaking eyelash. Yeah, that's annoying. So the credit, all that's missing from the screen. I don't even know how I would even play this because everything's missing from the bottom. Let me see if I can just go in and randomly just press the button. You got to randomly button mash to figure out exactly what you're doing in this one. Because the credits, all that's missing at the bottom. Guess I must be doing something right because I'm hearing something going doo-doo, doo-doo. All right. I got Call of Duty on here too, so I'll throw that on here too, just to show you exactly. You're gonna miss a lot. Look, half the bike is missing. So see, the format for Neo Geo was 4.3. So it doesn't make a difference if I have it in 16.9 or 235.1. It is going to show up in 4.3. You're just going to be missing stuff, that's all. So if this was in 16.9, you would have all this right here and all this all filled out. No problem, no problem. A few people are emailing me, asking me about that, like, hey, what does the PS4 look like on that? And I was like, well, I'll show you. All right, so we'll come out of here and we'll go over to, I'll bring a few movies up too. I think I got Godzilla and a couple other movies on here. I don't know if I got Godzilla in widescreen format, which now has me kind of thinking because the PS4 does have movies in widescreen. I can buy a couple movies in widescreen and play them back on here later on today, and I can show you something on widescreen. I know Mad Max is in widescreen. Star Wars, a few Star Wars movies are in widescreen, so you'll see it from there. We'll do one in 16:9 format and then one in widescreen format, so you can see the difference. Let's bring up the a shooter. Usually shooters shouldn't have much of a problem. And later on today, I'm going to set it up on that screen in there. That is the 126 inch. I'm going to put it on that screen because I haven't gamed on that screen. Yeah, I gamed outside a few times on it. Today, I just don't really feel like being in the game room today. I thought about basically just doing some gaming down here. But you know what plays on 235.1 extremely well? The Fire Stick. Very, very well. Actually, I have the Fire Stick hooked up to this right here. Both of these have Fire Sticks on the back of them. Yeah, it hooked up pretty well with the Fire Stick. I can read the menu with no problem whatsoever. I'll take the story mode because, yeah. So at least I can see the save button pop up and check the rest of them. So I'm not really missing too much on this one.
Meter point.
Oh, we don't need to go through all that.
Eco, it's triage. We're at the rift. Beginning descent.
Good luck, Akita. Activity in the confinement area is about what we expected. I'll make a little noise to draw their attention.
So yeah, at the bottom, the script is missing. I'll let that one go. And it's not bad, to tell you the truth. I still see some of the screen. Or what I need to see in order to get the job done.
Hold on. I think I saw something strange. I'll make a lap around the observation tower.
What did you have?
Nothing. Sorry for the false alarm. Wait.
If you're into shooters, this is a pretty good game. Probably around, I'd say about $13, $14.
Akita. Akita, do you copy?
Start off on the door with the heat. Oh my god, like really seriously, I forgot how shooter games back in the day were freaking berserk. Good gracious, really? Seriously, all that today? Alright, so this is pretty good right here. I can manage this with no problem whatsoever. I don't care about the script because I don't even read the script to begin with. I'm just more concerned about what I can see on the levels, which I can see everything crystal clear. So shooter games are pretty good on here. And I just got wasted. Alright, let's try a shooter. Let me see. We'll do World War Z because that's pretty much the only shooter I have on here right now. Which is something that's going to flash gauges. I call this the steroid version of Left 4 Dead. If you're a huge Left 4 Dead fan and you missed the game, yeah, this is actually a pretty good game. And also, too, it's online right now. So that's what I'm probably going to be doing. Actually, I am going to be doing this today. Me and the driver's coming down today to pick up the rest of the packages. So me and her will be on tonight, finishing up a couple of missions and stuff like that on this game. So I'm curious where I forgot where the gauges were at on here. I said the gauges, I mean as in anything, any kind of readout maps and stuff like that, how much ammo you have, stuff like that. And we'll do Call of Duty. I have Call of Duty for this too. It's not the newer version, but you know. This is why I love that black contrast. I love it so much. It kind of brings the image to life. So this game is made to be done in red, so let's do some red in here for this. If this plays well in here and I'm not missing too much, I might be gaming on here tonight on this. This is one of the games I've been playing the most. Yeah, alright, already from the door, I'm missing most of my stuff already. Do this offline because right now I'm not playing with anybody. We'll do a quick mission. Do Tokyo. Let me see if I got my player on here. Yeah, I'll just take him. It doesn't make a difference. Just want to start this thing. As long as I can see my health meter and exactly how much ammo I have, I'm pretty good with it. Yeah, I want to get sound. Oh, get a new system. Let's go invest in a new system. I don't have the remote control for it. This system's old. I don't have the remote control for it anymore. Like I said, if you're a huge like Left 4 Dead fan, this game is almost an identical copy of it, but it is really good. Much more weapons. You get auto turrets, flamethrowers, all kinds of cool weapons on here. You ever want to burn a bunch of zombies with a flamethrower? There's literally one on here. I mean, that's one of the crossbow with explosive rounds. all different types of machine guns, handguns. You can upgrade your weapons, everything. It is a freaking amazing game. I know it's probably been out for a while and I just now caught onto it, but man, definitely amazing. So it'll become loading times a little bit, but you know.
Team 4, this is Rescue Leader. Where the hell are you?
Sweeping the last sector. 10 minutes.
Negative. Get to the evac bus. We need escort now.
There could
Right.
still be people in these houses.
Not too bad. I mean, I can see my gauge and everything, so I mean, it's not.
She's in 35.
The maps I don't really use, to tell you the truth, so I don't really care about that.
Hello? Can anyone hear me?
What are you doing?
I'm not leaving anyone behind.
We've done what we can here, Shaw. Evacuation's over.
It's still quiet. Look, I think that's one of them. There won't be more around.
It's completely deserted. Everyone must have gotten out.
One of them is hiding.
Look at that. Oh, special infected. There's a special infected right there. Oh, sorry, people. I didn't know you were watching me. And you get splatter effect, which is fantastic in the game. Whatever you shoot, basically splatters everywhere. I said it's kind of like Left 4 Dead on steroids.
Come and get it! That's gunfire. From the bus. Rescue leader, report.
Enemy contact. We're okay, but that sound is going to bring more.
And another one on me. Good God, really?
Gather together. Then we push on. We've reached your position, rescue leader.
Moving to the tunnel.
Right, I need that.
This'll be fine.
We need you to stay close. We're not moving without your protection. Help!
Don't let them get inside the bus!
Any other guns over here? Oh man. Oh yeah, I'll take this. I'll definitely take this.
Next, you'll be running from me. Stay away from the gas.
That right there is a tank. Well, actually, it's a new version of a tank.
Cover me, I'm reloading.
It's not bad. I mean, it's not disrupting.
Bring it on.
you can set up barbed wire.
Barbed wire in position.
Somebody's got a bomb connected to it. You got some zombies that are bomb squad. That's a bull.
The big one is down. Reloading.
I gotta find some more off the bus. I gotta find some more defenses. We gotta have more defenses than this. Let me see what we got up here. What's in this box?
Give me something good.
Oh man. Oh shoot, the handgun is nice. Where's my handgun at?
Going with the big gun.
No. I need the handgun. Come on now, handgun. That's not my handgun, that's my machine gun. There we go. I want that. I gotta get that gate.
I see one hiding.
Oh, come on, man. Seriously? Great time to load a gun. Right, that's not gonna work. We're out. I don't have anything else. These are all the defenses we got. So, chances are we gotta get the bus back over to here. I'm missing a bunch of defenses, which I do need. Okay, the bus is there. Cool. So you got these little missions you're gonna have to do.
Road barriers raised to keep civilians from jamming the port. We can go with them. I know there's a control panel nearby.
And these are the horde of zombies that you're gonna get hit with. There we go. Oh, forever to load. Come on now.
We are now getting out of here without a fight.
Use whatever you can find.
Wait. I got a bomb on me. I forgot.
Bridging track set.
Really? AIs. There we go. What we got in here? Please tell me you got some weapons in here. Oh, yes, we do. Yes, we do. All the turns.
Found some defenses.
Yes.
I set up a stationary gun. Hold your ground. Don't let them reach the bus.
Oh, get them killer zombies. Come on.
Reloading. The big gun. Reloading.
Alright, so that's not bad. That's not bad at all, to tell you the truth. I mean, I can see everything I need to see in order to play that game with no problem whatsoever. It's running like cats and dogs outside right now. Let's see what Streets of Rage looks like on this. And I need to go upstairs and make sure. While this is running, I need to make sure my windows are shut upstairs in the gaming room. Oh, there's a whole lot missing on this. A whole lot missing. Okay, let me see what we got going on here. Story mode. Stage 4. Yeah, me and my friend been actually chewing away at this game right here. We got everything unlocked. I'm gonna go with I'll take Adam. Yeah, so some of the writing's missing. So, no big deal. I mean, I don't really care about that. Oh, we're already right in the face. Come on, woman. How you like it? I had to put the old Streets of Rage music in, the one that came with the game. Oh, right down the, I want to say right down the hole. I hate them so much. Really, just gonna kick the crap out of me every time. Town too. Run it. I'll take that, whatever. Oh, come on, enough of that nonsense. Alright, whatever. Right in the face, right in the face. Oh, just gonna let you keep me like that, and again? That's savage. Back. think I put some arcade colors in there. This is not working. Too much. Way too much. Nah, I go with the fade. There's just way too much going on with that. Good morning. Now hold on for a minute, I'm getting stabbed here. Charge for your cell phone. Asking, okay, good morning, bro. Oh, hey, how you doing? How you doing? Broken bottle. Take this. Oh, really? I didn't get a chance to get that off, did I? Nope. Let me get aside, huh? Already from the door, give me the beat down. Well, I can't see her gauge because there's supposed to be a gauge at the bottom, but I can't see her gauge on how much damage she's taking in. But apparently, I guess when she dies, they'll let me know that I killed her. There's a second guess it. Kick me back like that, huh? Dirty. That was dirty. Yeah, when they hit that stage 3 of angry, that's how I know basically they're at their end. When they go into that stage where they're basically changing or morphing or whatever they're doing, that means you're in the end of killing them. I wonder if I can get change my female.
Cherry?
I like Cherry. Cherry's good. Cherry's the upgrade version of Skates. If you play Streets of Rage Skates, that's the upgrade version, is actually Cherry's. Oh yes, yes, I'm still freaking watching that. and I had a video asking me if I was still here, which I'm not. I don't know the place I would be at, but here, but whatever. Oh, you just gonna get me back down. Take that. I hate these females so much. Oh, that's great. What the freak? Whatever. That's what I was trying to get. She lands on the head. Oh, that's just peachy. Oh, these jokers. Oh, that's just peachy right there, right there. So not bad with Streets of Rage. That's not bad at all. So I'm not even going to attempt to play this right here because I know automatically from the door I'm going to be missing all kinds of games. Just done Defenders 2. And I play that online, so I know I'm not going to be able to see too much in that at all, period. Let's go over to the other menu in the library, and we'll bring up, let me see. We'll bring up any applications. Just check out, I don't think I have a Hulu account set up, but I do have a Netflix account set up. So we'll see what Netflix plays on here. See. ViewSonic. Unless you want to pay a couple $1,000. 235.1 isn't cheap. It isn't. It's not cheap when it comes to projectors. The screens, on the other hand, not that expensive. When you're talking about a projector that can do 235.1, you're talking about a couple $1,000 easily. Unless there's different routes that you can go, but I wouldn't even bother spending the money for a screen if you're just not going to have an official 235.1. I mean, I've tried the wide angle camera lens that you use on a camera. I tried that, but the only problem with that is you're trying to configure a camera lens to fit on a projector lens. That doesn't go so well because it just come out fuzzy. And then on top of that, trying to figure out some kind of configuration, kind of adapter to attach to the projector is a freaking headache. Then they do have these adapters on eBay that you can buy. Basically, they're just adapters that you can fit over your projector, and you're talking about maybe $1,200, maybe $1,300, $1,400 right there from the door. Now, if you want to get a projector that has 235.1, I have multiple venue projectors over here that if I did buy them brand new, would have easily cost me $6-7 grand. But I got them for a good price. I have Chrissy's and venue Sony's over here. None of those projectors have 235.1 in them. None of them have them. And those projectors are somewhere between, like, maybe, for instance, real quick, let me just connect this for a minute. Like here, this is the ViewSonic right there. This is a Chrissy projector right here. Now, you can get them used. I was lucky. The vendor who had this projector, this is the Christie projector that is actually full 1080p. It's 1920 by 1200. That projector right there, I was lucky to get one of those for around $229. When that guy sold out, the price jumped from, this is a used one, they jumped from $229 to up to almost near $1,000 just for a used projector. And this projector was discontinued in 2012. These are considered the top tier projectors when you get the Christie, Ronco, Barcode. Those are top tier projectors. Their parts are freaking insane. I had one projector broke and shut down on me. It was actually the projector that was in this room. It was a short though Chrissy. And it was just so expensive to fix. I just bought another projector. I came out cheaper just buying that projector right there. So I figure if I'm going to change out the screens in here, I'm going to do 235.1 because my original screen was 135 in here, but I changed it out to this. So keep in mind, like I said, even if you go out and you spend a couple $1,000, you know what I mean? The only way you would know if that projector has a 235.1 option in it, it has to say it. So you can spend about four, maybe 5, maybe 6, maybe 7 grand for a projector with a 235.1 option. That's what that setup is expensive. But here's the fun part. The ViewSonic projectors, and I don't know why, I really don't. First time I found out about it, I did call ViewSonic. I did call their corporation to figure out why they put a 235.1 lens and a projector that was that cheap, and they just didn't really have any information on it. If you go to Projector Central and you try to get information on the projector having 235.1 on it, it says nothing about it. It's a hidden secret in the projector. You have to find it by accident. So the first projector I got, which is actually, this was the first projector that I got from ViewSonic that was in the other house that was using this to get a 150-inch screen in my living room. I had no plans for building 235.1 because I didn't even know the projector had it. And as I'm scrolling through my options to get to 16:9, I saw a 235.1 ratio pop up on the screen, on the menu. I'm like, what the freak? So I'm thinking like 235.1, are you kidding me? I paid $560 for this projector. How does it have a 235.1 in it? So I started buying a lot of their projectors. I bought the PX747, which is the 4K version. My friend King Black has that one. It has a 235.1 option in it. It's a 4K projector that's 3,500 lumens, and it has a 235.1 anamorphic lens in it. But that's not the crazy part right there. So I went and bought the cheapest projector that ViewSonic makes under that particular model between the 2016 and 2017. They got one called the PJD. It's a PJD 5155. Now, figure this one out for you. This projector is 600 by 800 res SVGA, but yet this projector has a 20,000 to 1 contrast, 3600 lumens, and it has an anamorphic lens in the projector. And when those projectors came out, they were around like, I think $330 or $430, around that price. You can get them on eBay for maybe, if you can find one, probably if the vendor doesn't know what he has, you could probably get it for like maybe 150 or 160 bucks. That's it. That's all you would pay for an official 235 point lens. Or you can just basically go in and just buy any one of these projectors off Amazon, which will cost you anywhere from $400 to $500. I saw one there for $399, but it's SVGA. But other than that, they all have that 235.1 option, which is a lot better than trying to configure a wide angle camera lens to fit your projector that doesn't adapt to it, or spending a couple of $1,400 for lens to fit over your projector, or just coughing up a good maybe $5 or $6 grand for the projector. You know what I mean? And I can never understand why ViewSonic put that on there, but they don't. They just kind of act like it's not there, but it's there. And it's funny because for a company that acts like it's not there, they put it on all the new models. So, you know, like I said, that's why when I bought my system, I didn't buy a Chrissy, because my house is filled with Chrissy's and Sony's. I got Sony right there in the kitchen. Ultra short, those Sony in the kitchen for my screen in there. I went and bought a ViewSonic because it was the only one I knew that would basically give me a 235.1. And because the technology that I'm using does not require me to have a 1080p or 4K projector, I bought a 720p projector. So yeah, you just go get a ViewSonic. That's it. That's how you get the 235.1. But keep in mind that when you get this, that you're not going to be able to, there are going to be things missing from your screen. It has to be 235.1 format in order for you to see it. So you can see what Netflix looks like.
Hello! Oh.
I used to love this when I was actually playing it on a Sony, but a Sony.
Well, you made good time today.
Greg was one of my students.
Well, here you think you're seeing the whole picture. You're actually not seeing the whole picture. Watch, I'll show you. Get the freaking menu to pop up. But surprisingly, the menu for the Fire Stick fits in here perfectly. Don't know why, don't know how, but it does. All right, so you see how it faces that bomb right there? Bomb. We're going to take this over. I'll show you right here in the menu. It's doing exactly 235.1. That's my menu right there. And this is going to trigger off my lights. Oh, we'll go wrong button right there to hit. There we go. And we'll put this, mine, this triggers off my lights. All right, so I'll go put it in 1610. So 1610, I'm missing the entire bar at the bottom to be able to rewind it back and forth. It's all missing right there. At the top, I'm missing the top of the bird's head. I told you, cuts the top of the heads off. It has to be at 235.1. This is what you call, when people say they have a dedicated theater, no, 235.1 screens are dedicated theater, true dedicated theater. That's the widescreen format like you have the movie theaters. That's what that's for, but you can only play a certain select. It's driving me crazy. Where was the white lights on here? There we go. You can only play a certain select format on these. Not everything is missing. So that's how much of the screen you're supposed to be seeing. This is not set for 235.1. Now, if I go to, let me see for a minute. Come right here for a minute. And that shows you right there, the technology at hand is our black technology. Because that's half of that projector hitting that white wall. And that's the other half hitting the black technology. So let me go put it back into the 235.1. So if you did this in widescreen format on a screen like this, 16:9, you did on 16:9, it says set for widescreen format, and you wonder why you got the bars at the top and the bottom. Is because you're really not hitting a widescreen format at all, period. It's just formatted to fit the screen, that's all. You shouldn't have any bars at the top. If you're doing true widescreen, there should be no bars at all. So if I set up, let me see. If I go to, see if I can do an example of this. I can run this real quick. Pop into YouTube real quick. See if I can bring up something under, oh, wrong section here. I was just in, oh no, I was never in here. So much easier with the Fire Stick. All I do is just say it and it comes up. All right here. This is a 235.1 format. Let me see. Okay, now watch this. We'll go over to the screen over here. This is 16:9 and 126 inches. Right here. This is hooked up to the Fire Stick. Let me see which one of these operate this remote control. Here we go. 235.1 4K demonstration. Let's see what they have on here. I just pulled up. Oh man, I should have never said 235.1. Let's see. Widescreen demonstration. Let me turn it up a minute.
We all have to go early right now. Millions have already done it this year. It's a safe and easy way to vote. Don't wait till election day.
I try to keep this area as neutral as possible.
So neither should we.
So I know these ads are going to be popping like crazy. Okay, so let me come in here for a minute. Let me bring my volume down. Okay. Now let me see what we got going on here. Oh, that's not what I wanted. All right, let me just put it in manually then. YouTube, ultra widescreen settings. YouTube, ultra widescreen 4K demonstration. Let me see, that's 219. I need two, there's several different settings of 235.1. So we're gonna have to go in here and dig it up. Let's see, press clear. I need 235.1. 2. Oh, I'm asking for that craziness, but whatever, 235. Here we go. See? So this is a 235.1 video. Same one I'm playing back there. This is on a 16:9 screen. So this is set up for 235.1 format, which means if you don't have 235.1, you get the bars at the bottom and the top. This is not widescreen format. This is formatted for your screen. Like when people have TVs and they say, oh, they watch a movie and they say the movie's been formatted for widescreen, formatted for your screen for widescreen, you're not really watching that in widescreen. You're watching a formatted version of it. If your TV was true widescreen, it would be wide. Seriously, it would be a really wide screen. This is formatted to give you the illusion that you are seeing 235.1. And this is set up for, this is a 235.1 demonstration right there. See? So you're not really getting widescreen. You don't get widescreen until you get one of these. This is widescreen. This is how it's supposed to look. No bars at the top at all. See? The bars there, no bars here. Got my controller. See, so that's how you know. So if you're watching a movie and it says formatted for your TV or formatted for this, whatever it's set up for, it's formatted. You're not really getting the true 235.1 because you have bars at the top and the bottom, which you're not supposed to have there. It's supposed to be straight screen. That's what you're supposed to be having. But if I do this at 16:9, then I'm going to be missing half the screen, which means the sides will be missing. Or on this screen, it's going to fill out perfectly. So that's why I said if you're going to get one of these, everything you put on here has to be 235.1 format, because on this screen you can see it crystal clear. You won't be missing the top or the bottoms. And this one, you're going to have to basically give you those bars because, like I said, you're going to be missing parts of the screen. Even you're seeing the entire screen there, as you can see from left to right. You're not missing anything, but you still got those annoying bars at the top and the bottom. You need a 235.1 to do those. All right, so I'm going to come out of this real quick and load up my Fire Stick on here. What the freak is my controller? All right, put my Fire Stick back in. Which I'm kind of curious, because I've never unplugged my Fire Stick before, so I'm kind of curious how it's going to react when I unplugged it. I just pulled out the HDMI out of it, so it's probably not even on. There you go. See, the menu for the Fire Stick fits perfectly in 235.1. If you ever want to do Fire Stick on here. YouTube, 4K fish.
Getting that from YouTube.
This is pretty much what I watch in here. 4K fish.
What can I say? The greatest thrill of my life is standing behind that microphone.
Go. I need to set my area back up to where I had it with the blue. Hold on, go back over there. Let me see. Here we go. All right, so that's back to normal in here. Disconnect my PS4 from here. Make sure I got it connected in that. So that's good to know that I can disconnect the whatchamacallit, because usually when I disconnect the Chromecasts, I can plug them back in, but then if the Wi-Fi doesn't kick right, man, I could lose my signal and I have to do that crap all over again. I'm like, whatever. All right, so I'm gonna hook up the PS4 to this, which the PS4 does 16:9. It's formatted for the screen. So let me set the PS4 down here at the bottom. This is pretty much where I'm gonna be at today anyway. This is the other black screen. This is one I painted yesterday. We painted this screen right here. All my screens in the house have black technology. Like I said, when people ask me like what screen paints do I favor, it's the black technology. That's all I use. I like that contrast level. I like having that feel of having that screen. It looks like it's OLED. So you can see the whole full menu, because these are formatted for 16:9. They're formatted for. Oh, my electric bill's so freaking hot. This is all formatted for 16:9, so you can see the whole menu. So when I go in here, you'll notice that I can see my search bar and everything. See at the top when I kept saying, where's the search bar? Search bar was supposed to be right there where I can search my games. I couldn't find it because you couldn't see it because the screen over there was doing 235.1, so the search bar was missing. All this was gone at the bottom. Anything at the top, very top of the bottom was gone. So that's why I was kind of hunting for the search bar and I couldn't find it. I'll go back here. I got to get the DLCs. Let me see. So you can see, even though you think you're seeing the whole full menu, you're not seeing it. Like all this was gone. You couldn't see none of those. That's why when they made the systems, they should have made them formatted for two different forms of for 235.1, that would have been really, really nice to have something in 235.1 and have it at the same time. You can switch them back and forth depending on what kind of screen you had. You see bomb. See how you can see the top of his head, all this down here. You can see the bar at the bottom. Yeah, all that was missing. Missing 235.1. That's why I said that if you commit to that, keep in mind that if that is your main screen, so that's not my main screen. That's just I have multiple screens throughout the house. So this is just a screen right now that I just have in here because, you know, if I can't do a 235.1 setting on here, I can always go over here in the lounge and watch something over there, or I can just go upstairs because I have 2 more screens upstairs and a few screens in the office. I can go up there. So it's easier for me to have this because I have other options to go to if I can't basically watch a movie that's not 235.1 format. And that's the reason why we made that kit called the multi-screen kit, because it allows you to paint 2 screens. Where I can have 235.1 is where people just want that. Now, some people are happy with 1 screen. That's you. But I have customers that basically want to have 2 screens in their homes. They want to have this 235.1 set up, and then they want to have another setup over here for the 16:9 or wherever we're going to be watching over here movies. And that's why I call it the lounge area. So that's where we came in with the 3-core kit with the LED lights, because it allows our customers to be able to have 2 screens without paying the money for a gallon, because some people don't need an entire gallon. Unless you're going to paint the entire wall, then that's a different story. But other than that, if you want 2 screens, you want to have 1 screen here or 1 screen there. Maybe you might have 135-inch here, which I have 135-inch outside, and you want to do a 120 in the house, you have that option with that 3-quart kit. Keep in mind that instead of you going out and spending $187 for 2 quarts to paint a 150-inch screen, and then you got to turn around if you want to do another screen for $160, you want to do 100-inch or 120-inch, then that's going to add up. That's why we did the 217 for 3 quarts, and we've added in some LED lights. So LED lights are the chasers, just in case if you want to light up your atmosphere with some LED lights and stuff like that. I don't have LED lights on the back of this screen. I have them at the bottom of the bar here, but I don't have them at the back of this screen because this would actually shoot right out my window onto the street. Quick, I gotta pop up here because I got some work to do in the gaming room. Yeah, I kind of LED lit just about everything in the house. Believe it or not, these are all LED lights. I turned out my overhead lights, no point in having that on anymore. These actually use less power than my overhead lights. Now, see, you have that option. This is the gaming screen I have upstairs. This is the 135-inch. And that right there is a 100-inch. So you can paint 2 of these screens with that kit. And you got LED lights to come with it. That's another screen I was painting on the wall. It's a project I'm working on right now. Those of you know, that's the arcade cabinet that I'm actually building around my screen. So the physical screen is painted on the wall. And I built me a cabinet around it. And actually, this is all out of cardboard. And this right here is a stand that I built to hold my my arcade stick. So I don't have it on the floor or anything, it doesn't get damaged. I built me a stand that can fit in there. It looks like it's a part of the whole setup. So I'm just finishing up, putting up the rest of the artwork on it. And then this will be done and this will be ready to go. I'll give you a peek at it. Right here, this is the projector I got set up to it. Another Chrissy right here. Give you a glance at it. I think I got the Xbox running through it. So these are the systems I have running through it. Got an Xbox. I got the GameCube, Dreamcast. I'm still waiting for my cables to get here for that. Here. That over a little bit, because it's supposed to sit right in that little nugget right there. Let's go over to selection. The old Xbox. I still have mine. This is my original Xbox. My original Xbox came with the original controller. I still have all my old stuff. I haven't had the sound hooked up yet. I'm still, like I said, I'm still done working on it yet. I'll have the sound hooked up next. So this is actually a screen. It's painted on the wall, and I just decided just to build an arcade cabinet around it. And I figured I'd build me a nice little area where I can set my joypad at right there, arcade stick. And these speakers right here, those right there, and there are actually part of the case. So all I gotta do is just basically just swing my chair around right here, and I can actually game on this one right here. So I put the chair in the center, so the chair is designed so I can sit here and here. This section right here, I was gonna put something on this, but I decided not to do it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up my computer's already set up right there. So this is gonna be good for basically if I'm online doing a little gaming, and I need to basically look up strategy guides or tutorial videos. I can swing over, and this is what this is going to be hooked up for. So I'm going to order an ultra short though for this. And I got my computer already set up. So if I need wireless keyboard and mouse, if I need to go online and get some strategy guides and stuff like that, that's what that's going to be used for. Or watching gaming trailers and stuff like that. It's going to be all for media. The Chrissy, the big boy I have up here, has the ability to do picture-in-picture. So it can run two video feeds at the same time. I can do a little Xbox X Series here and map this all out for the PS5, or I can switch back and forth and put them side by side, get two 50-inch screens next to each other, or I can basically just swap out the picture-in-picture how I want to do it. So I'm going to run both systems through that right there. And this is just for the old classic games that I have set up that I'll be playing on this right here. And you know, that's painted directly right on the wall. See if I can pop lights on here. Here we go. So once I get the speakers wired in, I'll be good to go. Yep. Now all the games on here are only going to play in, I think 4.3, that's it. All right, this one. And I put up, let me see. Power button here somewhere. I don't know if it's plugged in or not. It should be plugged in. Oh, that's to open it. I'm sorry. I haven't used this system in a long time. There we go. We'll switch over to, no, we don't want to go off. Just want to input it. There we go. I haven't played this game in so long. This is the original for Dreamcast. No. Remember this back in the day? Time Splitters. And Donkey Kong. I still have all my old classics here. Still have my Die Hard with the original books, everything inside. Medal of Honor. Yeah, I'm gonna have some fun with this. All right, so my cell phone's ringing in the back. Chances are it's probably a customer. But I hope you enjoyed the demonstration. I'd like to thank you all for taking the time to come in and watch. I hope that answers you some questions on 235.1 using the PS4, or if you're going to get the PS5, I would not suggest, actually, I mean, if you want to, it's up to you, but I really wouldn't suggest doing it because you're going to be missing a lot from your screen altogether. You're just best sticking to 16.9 or 16.10. Even 16.10 would run it, so no problem. Yeah, 16.10 would definitely run it, but no problem. But doing that on 235.1, no. The only way you're going to be to do that, game on a 235.1, you're going to have PC. That's it. Like I said, that's how you're going to have to do it. Let me shut these off real quick. I'll turn on some of these lights in here. Got too many going on. Bottom, and bottom lights. And I'll just leave 35" in. Change it over to blue, and I'm good with this. I can stay like that. It's frantically calling me. I can't pick up that call because I'm online, and I don't do business calls while I am taking care of business. Wait a minute. All right, I have to call them back. All right, I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. I'd like to thank you for, like I said, for taking the time to come out and check this out. I'm going to leave some information. If I didn't leave information at the bottom, there should be some information there on how to contact us or to be able to get a hold of our screen paint. I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Again, thank you all for your time. I may be working on a second YouTube channel, and this channel is just going to be strictly on showing people on what you can paint with the technology, different ways on how you can build screens, tutorials, stuff like that. That's what we're going to have on there. Different forms of projectors and stuff. I'm going to do a lot of unboxings on air, stuff like that, you know what I mean? Because I had people asking me about where to get this projector and where to get that projector, what merchant to work with and stuff like that. So that's what that page is going to be set up for. I got to think of a name for it first, but like I said, we're just going to find random stuff off Amazon, buy it, and turn it into projection screens. A lot of the demonstrations are going to be done inside and outside and stuff like that, just showing you different ways on how you can utilize your stuff, because I get questions all the time from customers saying, what can I paint it on? And we just want to be able to show you what you can use, or the best way of basically what materials you can use to get the best or maximum performance out of the technology. All right, with that being said, thank you all for your time. I have to go, and God bless.